Hello. Okay, question number 1. How does the reader know that this story is written in first person point of view? A, the reader knows things Sally does not know. B, Sally tells about her own thoughts and feelings. C, the reader can tell how the characters feel. Or D, Sally is the main character in the story. Number 2, read the sentence from the selection. Trying to make it look nice is like rowing a boat without a paddle. What do the words like rowing a boat without a paddle mean in this sentence? F, not possible. G, something strange. H, not important. Or J, something amazing. Number 3, based on the story, why do Sally and George have different views about the sod house? A, Sally has hard chores to do, but George does not. B, George likes the prairie, but Sally does not. C, Sally listens to Mr. Cooper, but George does not. Or D, George remembers their last home, but Sally does not. Okay, number 4. Which detail from this selection supports the answer to question 3? F, but when I opened the door to whisk away the dirt pile, a gust of wind blew in. G, George said, Sally, it's too bad you don't remember the dugout. H, Mr. Cooper smiled. I'm grateful and I hope my house will be as fine as yours. Or J, I looked at the sunlight streaming through the windows. Number 5. In paragraph 5, what does George mean when he says, this house is like a palace? A, it is too fancy. B, it is very old. C, it is very nice. Or D, it is well built. Number 6. Read paragraph 6 from the selection. Choose 2 phrases that uses similes to show Ma's point of view about Paul and Mr. Cooper. Underline each phrase you choose. You're underlining 2 similes, okay? Just then, Ma came inside. She was lugging a bucket of water. We have company for supper. Paul is coming up the path with Mr. Cooper, she said. They've worked like plow horses all day, digging up sod. They must be hungry as bears. Number 7. Choose a phrase that describes Sally's point of view about the sod house at each part of the story. Write the phrase in the correct box in the chart. 2 phrases will not be used. Okay, so at the beginning of the story, what was her point of view? And then at the end of the story, what was her point of view? You're going to choose 1 for each box. A, accepting and thankful. B, unhappy and impatient. C, embarrassed and angry. D, surprised and admiring. Okay, put 1 in each box. Last one, number 8. What does the reader understand about Sally at the end of the story? F, she thinks Mr. Cooper is trying to make her feel better about the house. G, she knows she should not say bad things about the house in front of Paul. H, she thinks Paul is trying to pretend there is nothing wrong with the house. Or J, she admires the house she lives in for the things it has, like the windows. Okay, the end. Good job, guys.